Welcome back to Fine Glass TV. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that whenever we post, you can get to see our content. So before we go to the biggest political scandals in Kenya, let's look at first our infrastructure as a country. We have come so far and we have developed in the last 10 years in terms of infrastructure, courtesy of the Uhuru Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto government. We have also made sure that we have continued our culture of exporting tea and making sure that we do not derail on that, and also exporting coffee because we are one of the major exporters in the world actually. Other than that, we are also known for wildlife destination. Kenya is one of the biggest tourist destination countries in East Africa, and we are proud of that. But other than that, we are known for scandals, so let's get right into it. Number one, the Goldenberg Scandal, which happened in 1990 to 1993. The perpetrators of the scandal were Daniel Moi, Kamlesh Patni, the late George Saitoti, and the late Mutula Kilonzo. So what happened is that the Kenyan government paid billions in subsidies to a company known as Goldenberg International and related officials, individuals who claimed to be exporting gold and diamond that didn't actually exist. This led to severely weakening the economy of Kenya, and the perpetrators have never been found up to date. Kamlesh Patni was acquitted in 2013 of all charges. Number two is Unreleasing Scandal, 1997 to 2006. Perpetrators Mudi Awori, Chris Murungaru, Kraitu Murungi, Jimmy Wanjigi, and David Miraria. Now, what happened is that 18 high-value government security contracts were allegedly awarded to fictitious companies, most notably 3.4 billion passports printing deal between British Lease Finance Company and Anglo Leasing Finance. This led to the loss of public funds, a lot of it, around 20 billion, which Kenya still pays up to date. Let's go to number three, the ICC Investigation 2010 to 2016. Perpetrators Uhuru Kenyatta, Henry Kosgei, Joshua Arap Sang, Muhammad Ali, Walter Baraza, Francis Mudhaura, and William Samoei Ruto. After failed attempts to conduct an investigation in Kenya of the key perpetrators of 2007-2008 post-election violence, the matters was referred to the International Criminal Court. The Ocampo Six were indicted in 2011 on charges of crimes against humanity that were later vacated. Its impact is that 1,133 people were killed, over 600,000 people displaced. It is one of the deadliest worst humanitarian act crises in Kenya. Let's go to number three, which is NYS Scandal. 1, 2, 3, actually 3 scandals. Perpetrators: Ain Waiguru as the major perpetrator, Mutahi Ngunyi, Kipchumba Murkomen, Hassan Nur, Ben Gidhi, Adan Harake, and Ndegwa Muhoro. These occurred in the Ministry of Devolution and Planning, where funds are said to have been stolen from the National Youth Service by buying overpriced items and faking receipts. Funds were allocated to youth's empowerment program that were stolen, and 39% of Kenya youth are still unemployed, and because of that, the perpetrators were freed on bail and out there roaming and vying. So let's go to the fifth, the Eurobond Scandal. Up to 2014 to 2016. The government of Kenya were the major perpetrators, that is Uhuru Kenyatta and his juniors. So, very many things that happened there is that a Eurobond, a foreign loan taken by the government to fund mega development projects, according to the government audit report, there is no proof of receipt of expenditure of this money anywhere despite claims of it being used. But it actually was never used. So this was first Eurobond, and then the government took more loan to fund the previous loan, and then it failed, and then they take more and more until it went. Now the loan is supposed to be paid by 2024 at 16.99%. Tusitoroke Kenya, tuko pamoja. So let's go to the Kenyatta Scandal, which goes to number 6. Also involved the government of Kenya and some other officials, some other illegitimate companies which were also involved in the Kenyatta Scandal. What happened is that KEMSA was awarded gave 1.1 million condoms, 908,000 mosquito nets, tuberculosis drugs worth 10 million have gone missing according to the Global Fund. The supplies are suspected of being stolen and resold to private chemists. KEMSA also overestimated the value of medicines by 640 million, which impacted to the shortage of COVID-19 kits. So let's move on to the next one, which is number 7, the Galanakulalu Project, 2019 up to now. Main perpetrators: the Republican Republic of Kenya as usual, in accordance to the in accordance with the Ministry of Water, Sanitation and Irrigation. The National Irrigation Board NIA was also involved. So what happened here is that the construction of 7.2 billion Galanakulalu dams was part of the food security project in Tana River County. The poor relations aggravated by the NIA by failing to pay Green Arava in their efforts to abandon the project. So the project only making 23% of the projected maize sales per season of estimation of budgets. This was a failed, and it led to a lot of funds getting lost. So we have number 8, Aror Kikuwa Dam Scandal 2019 to present. Henry Rotich, we remember he was fired because of that. What happened is that the government received 16.2 billion from Italian bank Intesa San Paolo for construction of Aror and Kikuwa dams. When investigations into the misuse of funds in the project were ongoing, like Tusker mattresses were also allegedly paid 10.2 million to supply food stamp, and the construction was not even had not even started. So the impact is that millions of public funds were unaccounted for and over 900 families displaced. Other big non-political scandals in Kenya that we will have not mentioned here, they include National Cereals and Produce Board, the Afya House Scandal, Evans Kidero Foundation Scandal, and more. We had the Chicken Gate Scandal. We had we had the Chicken Gate Scandal, which was one of the latest. So we are continuing to follow up on other scandals that we will be updating on our page very soon. And if you know of any scandal and that we have not mentioned here, please make sure that you can comment there on the section below. Then we will take a look, investigate it, and then if we find it worth, we will be posting here in the next coming few weeks. So otherwise, thank you very much, and remember to subscribe and like. Thank you.